Hello, good afternoon or good evening, depending on where you are in the world. I've got very short, limited time with this phone, so I've got to get right to it. This phone only lets me do, now it's probably less than 10 minutes. So I'm going to make this very short, very direct and to the point. Some of you, and before I go any further, to all the new watchers, new subscribers, I know there's Brian Lightfoot, there's a few others out there. Welcome to my channel. If you don't know by now, my name is Rick. Been running this BS channel for, I don't know, 9 months or so, and I don't have any content for you guys. I know what your interests are and what you want to see. I'm not that guy. But what I will tell you is the review of my 5000D Corsair 5000D. And it's a big boy. It ain't no small thing. You put this up against my Be Quiet 600 pure bass. That pure bass looks like it's a shrimp compared to this thing. This thing is mad. Yeah, for anybody wondering, yeah, it is way too big. I went overkill on it. I'm 54 years old. When I'm 70 years old, I'm going to be looking at this thing and thinking, how am I going to get rid of you? Because it is huge. It is huge and it is heavy. But I gotta put you guys down here for a minute. I just realized I gotta pick something up here. Towels. I've only got towels all over. Alright. This is gonna kind of turn into a bitch match now, so guys, tighten your belts and hang on, because it might get a little rough. Some of you may not like what I'm gonna say about the Corsair. I like it, yes. But Corsair, why did you put that on a tinted window? I would really like you to tell me that. It makes no sense that you did that. It was unnecessary. And in my opinion, piss poor judgment. You should only make clear glass out of those things from now on. Don't do this frosted, glazed, whatever it is. Clear glass only from now on, please. And then when you come out with a 5000D that has a clear... Oh, I know they do, but they have it in the white version. I don't like white cases. Can you kind of see why? What's the major color you see in this apartment? If the color you're coming up with is white, well, you'd be correct. That's why I don't want a white case. I don't want it to blend in with everything else. The other godforsaken thing about these apartments is metal, whatever you call it, whatever these things, window somethings. Ours are made out of metal. Very annoying, very stupid, but I understand why they did it. You don't have any wood, you don't have the wood creatures crawling around, and yeah, that's mainly why they did that. Now to my number one complaint, and I got about 3 minutes left too. But that's the first thing, the tinted glass. Here's the other thing I don't like about this thing. Maybe you guys can see it, maybe you can't. No, you can't. Hey, you can. See that white light that I'm covering? I'd like to get rid of that because It lights up the part, that light that you see. That bright light, that's a flashlight inside my computer case. It isn't, but it's a light on the motherboard. It lights up the entire part of that door. The door frame, which is also metal, on a wood frame, on wood screws, metal frame, yeah. It marks all the way from here, all the way over to about there somewhere. Yeah, right around there somewhere. So that whole area lights up. Because of that, I don't mind it, but other people that have been coming over here have asked me to do something about it, and can't you turn it off? Like, well, yeah, I can turn it off, but then it's not, if I turn that off, there's no reason to have the glass case anymore. I might as well just get rid of it. And we got into an argument about that, and they huffed off and said, whatever, Rick, you're just being stupid. Well, in some ways, yes, I did do overkill on this thing. I really didn't need to. I should have stopped while I was ahead. Because that's why I bought that thing. Planet Cryos did a review on it, and I liked it so well. This is what happens when people do reviews and I see things I want. I get. I got it. Now I've been kind of wondering why, as the years start rolling along here, like in 10 years, when I'm 74 years old, what the hell am I going to do with this thing? I don't think it's 74 or 75. I don't know. It's just too big. I really overdid it. Both computers do have a 650 watt power supply. I know, again, overkill for a guy that just does the internet. But I do some video editing on that stuff, and some other people come over here and they do their video editing on here, so as long as we stick to the basics, it does fine, because that's, you know, it's only got, I'd like to get some RGB RAM. Yeah, this is going to be a two-part video. I can see it coming. See, then this glass reflects so bad that you can actually see the door frame on the glass. I'll put my hand over here. Yeah. Yeah, that's why the thing about glass and tinted glass is it reflects very badly. But it is quiet. It is quieter than the B560 Aurora's Pro, which is now in this one. I know it's dusty. It's until I decide what to do with this computer. I know Kerry's had quite a few computers he's built and just was not happy with it. This is one of them. I like to keep the processor, the RAM, the cooler. I just need a different board. Now, with that being said, I don't know if they can be found anymore. I don't think so. I would love to get another one of these. The Gigabyte Z. This is not a Z. See, there's no Z. There's a Z on this one. The Gigabyte Z390. I know it's old. I'm okay with that. The Z390 Gaming X. If any of you out in this beautiful world that we live in can find me another Z390 Gaming X, please tell me. Because these two Aurora's Pro, the Elite and the Pro, they're going away. I just And now I know what people are complaining about with the Aurora Pros and the Elites. Now I know what they're talking about. Some people love them, and I've talked to the other side of the planet of people that just despise the existence of the Auroras. The Auroras Elite would have been okay, but I blew that one up, literally. And then after I blew it up, I was trying to rebuild it, and I dropped things on the CPU pins, and yeah. But I had help blowing that thing up. It wasn't just me. No, I can't take the blame for it. It was me. Someone told me to do something and hit the go button. Actually, that never happened. We never did really get it running right. And then after we got it running, I don't know why, but we took it apart and had the processor off because, again, by the way, have you had your Mountain Dew today? There's my shameless plug about the Mountain Dew. Some other plugs I'd like to give. I know you guys can't see me, so hey, if you guys ever get bored at night and you really want to see more of me and some of the people I hang out with at night, you really should go watch Kinstout Live on YouTube. You really, really should. There's another good one here. His name is Doug Betts, but how the hell do you say his first part of his live training something, Doug Betts? Go find him on YouTube. You'll really like him. I know Brian Lightfoot has been watching my video. Hello, Brian. With the introductions and everything out of the way, I've got to go because this phone is going to shut off on me in a couple of seconds, so it's only letting me do about 11 or 12 minutes. And it just goes haywire, it goes ape shit. Hey, we're over 12 minutes. But I'm not going to push my luck, guys. I'm going to call it quits. Yeah, once again, I know most people are going to disagree with me. They've all had better luck than me, but me and the other people around the world with the Auroras, the Auroras Pro is okay. I can live with it. It's just not a Z board. I know I shouldn't worry about that, but god damn it. Sometimes I like to spice things up a little bit, and I like to go up in the gigahertz a little bit. Just by a couple numbers. Can't do that on this board. I can on this one. And this one I can, but it's dead in the water. I can't do what I want to do on this one. So, again, if anybody can find the Z390 Gaming X, despite it having this obnoxious light, I still like it. So, I don't know, it's as some people some people would say, and for me, it's the bee's knees. I like the Z390 Gaming X. It's adapted to me quite well. And it's the one I always keep going back to using. Is the Z390 Gaming X. I guess when you find your niche, you find your favorite motherboard you use it. And mine is the Z390. Even though it's old, I like it. Alright guys, I gotta go. Hope you all have a wonderful day. And again, if any of you want to see me or anybody else on Kinstout Live, watch him tonight. I forget what time he's starting tonight, but here in Minnesota, I think 9:30. 9:30 or 10. I don't know. Anyway, I gotta go. Hope you all have a wonderful day. And I'll talk to you all later. Bye for now. Back at looking at my lovely computer, as we all say goodbye. Later.